talk about it's only business. When he tap, I feel a little bit upset, honestly. You know why? Because I'm preparing really hard, and I think it's my mind all the time. I think about like I have like October 6th, I have toughest challenge, and when he tap, and I think like, why you train so hard for this guy? And when the fight finished, like 1 minute, I don't remember almost nothing because I go a little bit crazy. It's like my friends say, I cannot be nice guy with bad position. When bad position is come, you have to be bad. It's not much more question.
Please, one more question from the side.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much, brother, for coming here. I can't tell you how I'm excited to see you in person. First of all, I would like to say that I really admire how you stand very firm on your Islamic principles wherever you are. Usually you see people going weak when they're in front of the media or when they travel abroad, and that means a lot. And my question is, you see people coming from different disciplines, karate, taekwondo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and so on. If I would ask you to pick only one discipline to go into the cage, which one would you choose?
Like I think wrestling. You know why? Because when you're striking guy, like when you go to the cage, you cannot control where fight going. When you're wrestling, when you have very good background, wrestling background, you can take down people, or if you want, you can stay too. But if you're striking, if you want, of course you're gonna stand, but if your opponent wrestling guy is gonna take you down, that's why. If you wanna control inside the cage everything, you have to be good wrestler. It's my opinion. Like, for example, you can watch all UFC champions. They have very good wrestling base. Like wrestling is almost like 70% is fighting, almost, maybe 60, but more than 50, 100%. It's my opinion.
One more from the side, please. Okay, let's hear from you.
I'm really happy to talk to you and see you. I have maybe 100 questions for you, but I will ask only one, and I need one favor from you, okay? The first question, can you go to another weight class like welterweight to face Tyron Woodley, or another down weight class to face Max Holloway to be double UFC champion? This is the first question. After you answer it, I need one favor from you.
About weight classes like 145, 66 kilo, it's very hard to make this weight. It's very hard because like for making 70 kilos, I almost die, it's like very hard to make weight. But right now my weight is 83 kilo, if I make like 77 kilo, when I go to the cage, I'm gonna be like 82, but fighters like Tyron Woodley, like Kamaru Usman, all top high-level fighters, their weight is like 92, 91. They make 77 kilo. When they go to the cage, their weight is like 88, 89 kilo. If I want to compete with these guys, with the high-level guys in welterweight division, when I go to the cage, it's gonna be different, 6, 7 kilo. When you have like different 6, 7 kilo with very high-level fighters, this is big difference. That's why my weight is 155, 70 kilo, and I wanna finish in 70 kilo.
We are here pretty sure that you can beat anyone in UFC. Georgia St. Pierre, anyone in UFC, you can beat him. One favor from you, Khabib. I bought this babacha before from 5 years ago. I want to give it to you now, please, as a gift.
Yeah.
Are you ready for more?
How you meet him? Okay.
Khabib.
Your friend know him, right?
Are you ready for more?
Khabib, obviously your father did a wonderful job teaching you guys how to be fighters. Five world champions. But I believe he did a better job making you for the true challenge. And this is the challenge that why Allah created us. And it starts with being proud to be a Muslim. How did he install this in you? How did he plant this pride of being a Muslim in you? That shows in your talk and shows in your actions. How can you give advice for us as fathers, as sons, to make our sons proud to be Muslim?
My father had 5 world champions. It's like I talk about my cousins, but he had 22 world champions. He made, it's about like a lot of people say, hey, like, wow, you pray, It's like, yes, of course I pray. That's why Allah created us. We have to pray, We have to fasting, We have to follow everything. Of course, nobody is perfect, but we have to try all the time be good Muslims, Like right now, for a lot of people, this is like, they think, wow. For me, it's not wow. This is what we have to do. This is why we're living in this life. Like father all the time have very tough discipline, all the time. He teach me like very soon I'm working on this. My book is come in Russian language. Now I'm working on English and Arabic language. Like next year, maybe March, April, my book is coming here too, and you guys can buy. We have in book a lot of exclusive news, like relationship with my father, about his discipline, everything. I think you can read about this.
Perfect, and we'll have you on the next talk to sign the book. We have just one last question, please, from this side.
Assalamu alaikum. Tailishi, that means you're the best in Russian. I guess you know that. But I did a painting for you. Can I give this to you on the stage?
I think so.
Please, yes.
If you don't mind.
Yes.
Thank you.
حبيب نور محمدوف، شكرا جزيلا لك لمشاركتك في حديث مصر، وشكرا لكل المشاركين في هذه الليله. شكرا لحضوركم والى اللقاء.